Ford just changed everything for 2027. 8 new pickup trucks that Ram and GM cannot match. One pulls 40,000 pounds. Nobody else on the planet can say that. Ford killed 2 engines and replaced them with something better. 500 horsepower diesel. Standard, no extra cost. One truck gets 42 miles per gallon. A pickup truck. I've gone through every single spec and number. Ram cannot compete. GM cannot compete. These 8 trucks will destroy the competition. Ford just made the biggest engine decision in Super Duty history, and most buyers have no idea it happened. Let's start with the one that shocked me the most. Number 1. 2027 Ford F-250 Super Duty 7.3-liter Godzilla V8. Ford dropped the 6.8-liter V8 completely. Every F-250 buyer now gets the 7.3-liter Godzilla V8 as the standard engine. No extra cost, no upgrade package. Ford just handed you a better engine whether you asked for it or not. 430 horsepower, 485 pound-feet of torque, up to 18,200 pounds, conventional towing, up to 19,500 pounds, fifth wheel. But here's what matters most about this engine. The 7.3-liter Godzilla is a pushrod engine. Fewer moving parts than overhead cam designs. No variable valve timing problems. No turbocharger. No intercooler. No charge pipes. Mechanics love pushrod engines. They are easier to fix. Parts are cheaper. Any shop in America can work on one. Compare it to the competition. GM's 6.6-liter makes 401 horsepower. Ram's 6.4-liter Hemi makes 410 horsepower. The Godzilla beats both at 430 horsepower. Naturally aspirated, proven pushrod design. There is one more thing farm owners and fleet buyers need to know about this engine. CNG and propane prep is now standard on every Godzilla. Farmers who fuel at their own farm tank can run this engine on their own fuel. That used to cost extra. Not anymore. The 6.8-liter was only in the lineup a few years before Ford pulled it. When a manufacturer drops an engine that fast, it means the long-term ownership picture wasn't good. Ford knew it. They replaced it with the engine that should have been there from the start. Base price will go up. Ford is making buyers pay for this upgrade, but you are getting a better engine for it. Ford didn't stop with the gas engine. The diesel option for 2027 just became the most powerful in the segment. Ford killed the affordable diesel choice, and what replaced it will shock Ram and GM buyers. Number 2, 2027 Ford Super Duty HO 6.7-liter Power Stroke Diesel. The standard output 6.7-liter Power Stroke is gone. That engine made 475 horsepower and 1,050 pound-feet of torque. It cost $2,500 less than the high-output version. Starting 2027, there's only one diesel option on the Super Duty. 500 horsepower and 1,200 pound-feet of torque. Ford is saying, if you want diesel, you get the best diesel. No compromises. 1,200 pound-feet of torque. Let that number sit for a moment. Ram's best Cummins diesel makes 1,075 pound-feet of torque. GM's best Duramax makes 975 pound-feet. The Power Stroke beats Ram by 125 pound-feet. It beats GM by 225 pound-feet. That torque arrives at just 1,600 revolutions per minute. At highway speed, this engine is barely working. That is why fleet operators run these trucks past 300,000 miles regularly. The block is made from compacted graphite iron, 75% stronger than regular cast iron. This block does not crack under heavy loads. It absorbs stress that destroys cheaper engine blocks. But there's a known weak point on this engine you need to know before buying. EGT sensors, 4 sensors per truck. When one fails, the truck goes into limp mode. You are stuck on the side of the road with a truck that won't go over 5 miles per hour. Replacement sensors sometimes fail again. This is the vulnerability Ram and GM owners will bring up every time. The next truck does something no Ram and no GM can do, and the gap is not even close. Number 3, 2027 Ford F-450 Super Duty, 40,000 pounds gooseneck towing. That is what the 2027 F-450 can handle with the high-output Power Stroke properly configured. Ram's best is 36,220 pounds. GM's best is 36,000 pounds. Ford holds a 3,780-pound advantage over the nearest competitor. For ranchers moving livestock trailers and contractors moving heavy equipment, this truck operates in a category nobody else can enter. Every retail F450 comes one way only. There is no base model version of this truck. Every retail F450 is a dually with the high output diesel standard. Ford designed this truck specifically for people who actually need this capability, not for people who want to look like they do. Payload is 6,482 pounds. That is 3 full-grown commercial steers, a fully loaded flatbed of lumber, a commercial refrigeration unit with all the installation tools loaded on top. New for 2027, Platinum trim is now available on the F450 chassis cab. Ford is putting luxury and heavy commercial capability in the same truck for contractors who want a professional appearance on any job site. But most buyers miss one critical detail when they see the 40,000-pound number. That number requires the right axle ratio, the high-output diesel, and factory tow equipment. Spec it wrong, and the towing capacity drops significantly. At 40,000 pounds, these trucks need commercial interval fluid changes, not the same maintenance schedule you would use on a half-ton. The transmission, front axle, and frame are under extreme stress at maximum load capacity. But 40,000 pounds, gooseneck towing. Nobody else can say that. Not Ram, not GM, not anybody. The next truck is the one farmers and contractors have been asking Ford to build for years. Ford finally did it. Number 4, 2027 Ford Super Duty Tremor XL. For 2027, Ford is bringing the Tremor off-road package down to the base XL trim for the first time ever. Before 2027, Tremor required Lariat trim or higher. That meant paying for features a working truck owner does not want and does not need. The price difference between old and new is significant. Getting Tremor capability on a Lariat trim costs $8,000 to $12,000 more than the new XL version. Ford is putting serious off-road hardware in the hands of buyers who work their trucks for a living. New for 2027, the 8-foot bed with Tremor is available for the first time. Long lumber, long pipe, long materials, and you still need to get through mud in February. This combination simply did not exist before now. Trail Turn Assist brakes the inside rear wheel in tight spaces, ranch gates, tight job sites, confined areas. This system reduces your turning radius where it matters most, but there is a real-world trade-off every buyer needs to understand. 35-inch tires add weight to the suspension. Fuel economy drops. Suspension wear increases at higher mileage. If you are driving this truck on pavement most of the time, those tires work against you. But if you need to get through a field that turned into mud in February, or down a dirt road that washed out, or across a job site that became a swamp, this is the only base work truck in America that handles it straight from the factory. $8,000 to $12,000 cheaper than the Lariat version. Same capability. That is real money kept in your pocket. This next truck is built for one specific buyer, and Ford used a 133-year-old American brand to reach them directly. Number 5, 2027 Ford Super Duty Carhartt Edition. Ford partnered with Carhartt, the workwear company that has outfitted American workers since 1889, to create a special edition Super Duty. This is not a luxury partnership. Carhartt means canvas work jackets and steel-toed boots. Ford put that logo on the bed of a Super Duty. $4,195 package. Available only on the XLT Super Crew 4WD. Arrives fall 2026. Dark painted grille, no chrome, no gloss, all-terrain tires, off-road style running boards with textured finish, spray and bed liner with the Carhartt logo pressed directly into it. Here is what makes this package make financial sense. Getting this same look from Ram or GM would require moving up 2 to 3 trim levels. That costs $8,000 to $15,000 more than the Carhartt package price. Ford is doing something Ram and GM have not done, partnering with a brand that construction workers and tradesmen actually trust. Not a luxury brand, not a lifestyle brand, a work brand that has been on job sites for 133 years. Compatible with the FX4 off-road package for buyers who need both the look and added capability. But there is one honest thing buyers need to know before spending $4,200. The Carhartt package is about appearance, not capability. No engine upgrades, no suspension changes, no added towing capacity. You are paying $4,200 for the identity of the truck. The next truck is the one mechanics recommend more than any other F-150 available right now, and the reason is simple. Number 6. 2027 Ford F-150 5.0-liter Coyote V8. The 2027 F-150 with the 5.0-liter V8 is a carryover model. Ford changed nothing, and that is exactly the point. No new problems, no new complexity, no first-year bugs, no surprise recalls waiting to happen. 400 horsepower, 410 pound-feet of torque, up to 12,900 pounds towing. Naturally aspirated V8 with no turbocharger. Ask any mechanic which F-150 engine they would own for 200,000 miles. Most say this one, not because it makes the most power, because there is nothing complicated to break. Here is why mechanics trust this engine more than anything else on the F-150 option sheet. No turbocharger to fail at 110,000 miles. No intercooler hose to crack. No boost pressure wearing out internal parts before the loan is paid off. Just fuel, air, combustion, and output. GM's 5.3-liter makes 355 horsepower. Ram's 5.7-liter Hemi makes 395 horsepower. The 5.0-liter Coyote makes 400 horsepower. For the base V8 comparison in the half-ton class, Ford wins that fight outright. A carryover year is good news for buyers. Here's exactly why. Every problem found in previous model years is already fixed, every technical service bulletin already issued, every production issue already corrected by Ford before this truck reaches the dealer lot. Owners consistently report 250,000 to 300,000 miles on the 5.0-liter with standard maintenance. This engine rewards basic care and nothing more. One known issue to budget for: timing chain wear at higher mileage. Documented pattern at 120,000 to 150,000 miles. Budget $1,500 to $2,500 for that repair in your long-term ownership plan. That is not a $15,000 engine replacement. That is routine maintenance on a high-mileage engine. Simple, proven, no surprises. These last two trucks will surprise people who said they would never consider anything other than a gas V8. Number 7. 2027 Ford F-150 Lightning. 700 miles of total range. Not pure electric, not a regular gas truck. Something completely different from anything on the market right now. A gasoline engine generates electricity. Electric motors drive the wheels. The result is 700 miles of range, more than double any pure electric pickup truck available today. Under 5 seconds to 60 miles per hour. Priced below the current all-electric Lightning. Built at the Rouge Electric Vehicle Center in Dearborn, Michigan. Here is why this truck matters to the buyer who said they would never drive an electric truck. You are not driving an EV. You are driving a truck with electric motors powered by a gas engine running a generator. You still stop at a gas station. You still fill up the same way you always have. No home charger installation. No charging stops on a long towing run. That has been the biggest practical problem for electric truck owners. The EREV solves it by using gas to recharge the battery while you are already moving down the road. But Ford has not answered the most important question yet, and buyers need to know that. Full towing specs are not released. Payload capacity is not confirmed. Range while towing is not published yet. Ford described the towing as like a locomotive. That is a marketing phrase, not a number. Until Ford publishes actual towing ratings, tongue weight limits, and real range while towing data, this truck cannot be fully evaluated. Watch for the official specs. That is when we will know if this truck delivers what Ford is claiming. The last truck on this list destroys the annual fuel cost math completely. Number 8. 2027 Ford Maverick Hybrid. 42 miles per gallon in the city in a pickup truck. No other pickup on the market matches that number. Not the Toyota Tacoma at 21 miles per gallon. Not the Honda Ridgeline at 22 miles per gallon. Starting at around $25,000. The cheapest new pickup in America. For a driver covering 15,000 miles per year, that is roughly $1,800 less per year in fuel compared to an F-150 with the 3.5-liter EcoBoost. Over 5 years, that is $9,000 saved, just on fuel. No home charger needed, no range anxiety. Fill it up at any regular gas station exactly like every other truck. New for 2027, the Maverick ST gets 300 horsepower AWD and sport suspension. Ford is expanding the Maverick beyond the fuel economy buyer. But here's the honest truth. 1,500-pound payload and approximately 2,000-pound towing. This is not a work truck for anyone hauling heavy loads or towing equipment. This is a daily driver with a bed. If you have a second truck for heavy work and you spend $4,000 a year in gas on your daily driver, the Maverick cuts that cost to $1,600. The math is simple. The question is whether you need more truck than this for everyday use. 8 trucks. 8 different answers from Ford for 2027, from a 430-horsepower Godzilla V8 that every base F-250 buyer now gets automatically, to a daily driver that delivers 42 miles per gallon in city traffic. Ford just told Ram and GM exactly where this segment is heading, and right now, based on these numbers, Ram and GM do not have a ready answer. Now that you know which new Ford trucks are coming in 2027, you need to know which engines inside them will last and which ones will cost you thousands in repairs. Because Ford has 3 engines I would never put my money on, and 4 others that keep running past 200,000 miles without major work. So check out this video where I show you the 3 worst and 4 best Ford engines to own in 2026 before you make your next decision.